Dan Willis here, and we're talking about Equifax dispute. Now, if you have errors, dings, blemishes, negative items on your Equifax credit report that shouldn't be there, then you're in the right place, because we're going to talk about how to dispute Equifax items on your credit report. This is potentially how to remove and get rid of those items from your credit report. But first, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the legal framework which we're working under and with, is the Fair Credit Reporting Act, the FCRA, passed way back in 1970. This federal legislation is what entitles you and empowers you to dispute any item on your credit report so long as you believe it's inaccurate, made in error, or incorrect, or misleading. Now, the big picture here, your credit score is a lot like your grade point average. Those negative items on your credit report, that's like failing underwater basket weaving. We've got to remove those items to get them off of your credit report in order to improve your credit score. This is one of the most effective ways to get a better credit score, is by removing those dings, blemishes, negative items, those errors off of your credit report. Now, on a sidebar, the Fair Credit Reporting Act states the maximum amount of time that those negative items can stay on your credit report. For the majority of them, it's 7 long, expensive, embarrassing years. But here's the deal. If OJ can get out of real prison early, don't you think we ought to be able to get you out of bad credit prison early? Yes, and we can, because the good news is 2016 alone, over 9 million negative items were removed from consumer credit reports. And if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, there's 3 ways to dispute your credit report, and the very first step is to get a current, updated copy of your Equifax credit report. You can do this for free by visiting annualcreditreport.com. Once you have your credit report, and you can do that for free once every 12 months, but once you have your credit report, we need to review it in detail. We need to identify the items we'd like to dispute and potentially remove. Once we've done this, there's 3 ways. The first way to dispute an item is doing it by mail, and in an article, the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, suggests that you do this, and we encourage by mail as one of the better, more effective ways. If you do it this way, you're going to have to create a credit dispute letter. We have a sample available at our website. Of course, visit and subscribe to our free newsletter, The 7 Proven Ways to Boost Your Credit Score. It is a free report as our bribe to get you to subscribe. Now, once you do this, you need to create your credit dispute letter. In this letter, you're going to identify the items that you're disputing along with the reason for your dispute, such as not my account, the balance is wrong, incorrect dates, account is paid, and many more. In addition to that, you also want to include supporting copies of any supporting evidence. Not bloody gloves, but a return check, a divorce decree assigning that debt to a ex-spouse, bank statements reflecting payment, etc. There's many more. The credit bureaus, once they get your dispute, specifically Equifax, they're going to first have to deem it valid or frivolous. Only on valid disputes are they required to investigate, and they call it a reinvestigation. Nevertheless, when they get your dispute and they deem it valid, they're going to contact the data furnisher, that's the company that's reporting your account information, and they're going to request that they verify your account, along with the dates, the balance, all the little details. There's 2 results. Either A, your account is verified and it's potentially updated with more accurate information, or B, it's not verified, which is the more common result of credit bureau investigations, is the item is not verified, and then in compliance with the Fair Credit Reporting Act, this means Equifax or any credit bureau must remove that item from your credit report. Every item on your credit report has to be verifiable with the data furnisher. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, if you're going to do it by mail, we have the dispute letter and the address available at our website, link in the description below. This will typically happen as well within 30 or 45 days of receipt. More often than not, it'll be 35 days, but on the safe side, it's best to give them 45 days just in case. The other two ways are online and over the phone. This follows a very similar process. We have links and the phone number available at our website, but if you do it online, you're gonna have to submit your evidence, any supporting evidence, electronically, and it's best, of course, to include copies. And you'll get your results via email, and of course you can do it over the phone. But here's the thing, you're virtually guaranteed to have your dispute found frivolous. This is for a variety of reasons, which we'll get into here in the next video. But the FTC studied the accuracy of Americans' credit reports in 2012. What'd they find? 1 in 5 Americans contain an error on at least one of their 3 credit reports. That's millions of Americans with total blatant errors. These aren't accounts that are in dispute or contracts that went wrong with the lenders or the creditors. These are errors, total mistakes, items that should not be on Americans' credit reports, and it's costing them huge sums of money. Now, when you dispute your credit report, that's your consumer right. You're only exercising your rights as a consumer. All these alphabet soup laws are passed to protect you, the average, everyday, hardworking American. And the good news is, in 2016 alone, over 9 million negative items were removed from consumer credit reports. This includes late payments, charge-offs, judgments, liens, repossessions, foreclosures, bankruptcies, and more. If you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Again, that's for a free credit consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-877-418-7596. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article on our website for the full story. We also have a free report available there, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Of course, subscribe and join our congregation, because coming up next, we're going to be talking about the most common stumbling block. This is where most people just give up and try and say and believe that it's impossible to remove bad credit before that 7-year time window. But please, OJ got out early. We have a lot of confidence that you can get out early too. So this is Dan Willis. Have a fantastic day. Looking forward to talking to you again here soon.